So Gaffer, through to the next round of the Walsall Senior Cup. What were your thoughts on that game?
You know what, I just said to the boys there, look, we haven't really had much luck this season in games. We've played really well and won, or we've grinded teams down and won, but today was a tough one. Like Khalsa and like 11 unbeaten, they beat Barwell on Saturday in the trophy. It was always going to be tough. You know, it's even for 90 minutes. I think we created enough chances first half to maybe take the lead, but then they've hit the post and gone through as well. So, you know what, it was a tough game. It was, and I just said to them then, it was mentally draining for me watching. You know, you're wanting it to end. We're trying to keep the ball in the corner. You know, it's very rare that happens with us. Normally we're in full flow, but it was difficult today. This pitch is really difficult to play on as well, in terms of conducive to getting the ball down and going and playing. You know, it's quite bobbly, and I think it's similar to like Redditch, where we had to change our sort of style a little bit to sort of combat the surface we're playing on. But look, Brad has took his goal really well. And yeah, the boys have worked hard, and a lot of players have got minutes that needed to get minutes. So look, overall, we're pleased. That was the main thing.
And a first start for Sammy Unit, how well did he do tonight?
He was one of our best players. I thought he was outstanding. He was tired at the end and has that extra bit to keep running, that determination, and that's why he's here. You know, I turned around to the bench and I said to them how good he was. His turn in one of the moves, the way he manipulates the ball, the way he drives forward. So he's been a massive plus. But he's a young lad. Do you know what I mean? He's a young player, and he's out there today. And as good as Khalsa are, we're a very young team, and the boys need to keep taking these experiences, understanding we're 1-0 up in a cup. At the end of the day, you need to go and win it. And we defend the 18-yard box very well. We get good clearances, and you know, Ollie's had to make more saves tonight than he has done in probably 3 league games put together. So it shows you how good Khalsa were as well. But pleased with Sam, pleased with a few players today. I thought Fletch was very good as well. So no, on the all, look, we've won, pleased. So now look forward to who we get in the next round.
And you've mentioned Fletcher. How important are these cup games to try different things like Fletcher at right back?
You know what, I'll be honest with you, we tried a different shape as well, and with, I don't know, probably 25 minutes in, we had to abandon it because it wasn't working. We've never played it before, and I hate that formation, but I wanted to just see what it looked like for the players. And this is an opportunity to go and do that with the personnel we had out there, but it's something that we won't touch upon again. But no, Fletch was good in there. Fletch can play right back, he can play right wing back. He's jumped into centre mid and played really well in there with Dom and Sam. It's such a young, you know what I mean, I don't think any of them are over 21. It's such a young, and then we've got Miz on one wing and Alex on the other. You know, in terms of, you know what I mean, it's very young, and at times we're naive, but the more games we play, the more experienced they'll become, and we'll make sure that our naivety at times, our game management was so much better today than it was on Saturday against Alvechurch. So it's like I say, it's work in progress. We need to keep working. It's tough. We said it from the off, this season's going to be a roller coaster. Supporters were fantastic today as well, because I know it's a cold night, it's a cup game, but they've come out in force and you know, been there for us when we needed them, so that was important.
And we look towards Biggleswade on Saturday afternoon, back at home.
Yeah, look, back at home, that's where we want to be, and I keep saying that. We want our home form to be better, want it to be better, but you know, we have to look at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is we're, you know, going to go into November having lost 2 league games at home. You know, I think we have to remember that. If we can get positive results over the next couple of league games, you know, we'll get to December having lost 2. So it's, you know, we're not doing that bad, but I think collectively as a football club we can do more, and we know that. I understand if we're playing really well, the fans will get behind us. I understand that happens, all up and down the country. I'm just looking for when we're not playing well, we want to be there. We want to make sure that we're trying to get points, and we've done it at games already this season where we've got last minute winners, wins late on. But they'll be important Saturday. We need to put in a performance, and we need to put some points on the board. Again, I've just reminded them, you're third in the league. I think sometimes there can be a lot of doom and gloom at times, and losing games and stuff like that. The boys are third in the league. They have a great chance on Saturday to get 3 points. It'll be difficult. Biggleswade, will be a tough test as well. But we have an opportunity, and if we can put in a positive performance on Saturday, and get 3 points, just get points on the board, it will only be sort of bode well for us going into our following league game, which is at home again, which again, we've said the next 2 league games for us are going to be massive. They get us to a quarter of the season, and if we can get there in the playoffs, because we've been nowhere near the playoffs, over a number of years, like the boys are there, and as much as it's not been fluid, and we're not going on fantastic runs, and we're not battering everybody, it's never going to happen. We're building something, and what we're building, it's building slowly, but it's building nicely. And the boys, I think the supporters from the first game of the season to now can tell you, probably the squad can tell you who plays where, and that's what I wanted to make sure we had a bit of an affiliation with the fans, that they know, where does, Myro play, T's at forward with Ethan, Jones is out injured, it's building that, not just players coming in and going out. Want to sort of build, and to do that you have to give opportunities, and when we do have tough times, the lads have to come through it and understand how difficult getting into the playoffs in this league is, because it is difficult. And like I said, it's something we haven't done for a long time, and this group are going to fight like hell to try and get there.
Thank you for your time, Gaffer.
No worries.